Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead.
Welcome back to the channel. This is the final. I knew I did say it was going to be a 5-part, but it'll be, this fourth will include the 5th day. You can see here back at the Moose River. This is a summary track here. In this episode, we head back. You can see in the track here from Resplendent Valley to the close horse camp on this side of the Resplendent. So we did cross at the north end there. And so that's the first track. The second track here is from the horse camp to where we actually camped on that 4th day. And this third track is where we camped beside the Moose River to the trailhead. So all in all, it was a fabulous time there. You can see here on the upper plains, the floodplains of the Resplendent, we found the horse trail, grizzly tracks there. But what's really cool is we found the horse track and made it back to this horse camp, Haihuna. Fantastic horse camp. This is the place you want to camp coming up into the Resplendent Valley. It's just really protected from the wind. And right here at the north end of the braids of the first open area, that's where we crossed. And just follow the Resplendent Creek up into the Resplendent and you find that Haihuna. So here it is, we're heading back. We camped right beside the Moose River. Broke my trekking pole after those 4 days. It served me well. You can see a cougar track there in the mud. I think that's maybe what we heard overnight. And here we're back at the Moose River Trailhead. We did see a young gentleman there who was just heading in for a day trek. We told him, go 11 kilometers, you'll see the falls, and his eyes lit up and off he went. So anyway, you can see the track here. This is the first day. We just crossed the Resplendent there. Gerald was pretty happy with himself. We did a great job crossing in a good spot. And even trekking through the meadows there to the first horse camp was a lot easier than the first day in. And you'll see a couple more tracks here. The second one still happened on day 4, heading out from that first horse camp back to the Moose River. You can see right here the junction of the Moose River and Resplendent River. And now it's just they all combined into the Moose. And we just found a nice spot right beside the Moose River where the views were nice, and that's where we set up tent for day 4. Gorgeous, gorgeous area. And then of course on the last day, another about 5.5 kilometers out. So it was pretty easy on day 5. We pushed hard on day 4. I think we did like 25 kilometers on day 4, but day 5 was an easy 5-day trek out to the trailhead, and hope you enjoy that. You'll see all the video clips and the narrative, and this will wrap up the 5-part series. Thanks. All right, we're here in the morning out at Resplendent. This is our last day at this area. Still have a couple days left, but it'll take a bit to get out. Could probably do it in a day, but that'd be a pretty tough slog, and we really don't want to do that. We were up there at the Reef Glacier. There's a waterfall coming down the left there. We were right at the base of that. Right up that peak there is Resplendent Mountain. In the middle, I guess that's Resplendent Ice Field. That peak there in the middle, behind this mountain, would be Rearguard Mountain. And basically there's a big glacial shelf all the way up there that wraps around like 180 degrees up there. Coleman Glacier would be behind that. So just gorgeous out here. So you can see this is a spot we were getting water from. Yesterday the water came right up to this line right here. You can see the rocks are even wet. Last night we were just soaking our feet in there. So it's dropped a good 12 inches. So good to know for when you're doing water crossing. I'm sure a lot of people know, but here it is showing the actual, and you can see the bank here, how high up it came. Right, so we're here, we kind of tore down our tents and they were pretty wet, and we're just laying everything out in the sun to dry it off, give it a bit of time. I mean, yeah, if you're in a rush on a through hike, maybe it's a little harder to do, but pretty important. If you keep packing it wet, eventually you're going to get mold. So all right, we just reconnected with this horse trail. And in true adventure fashion, we don't go back the way we came. So we're gonna see where this goes and learn a bit more. And maybe it'll be easier hiking back. Grizzly prints right there. So we're following you, big guy. We're following you. Look at this. Campsite galore.
There's a sign in there.
Right here. Let's get right in there, but look at this. This is where you want to camp when you come out here.
Wish we had found this the week of our first night. Fine, we needed that. Definitely.
Check it out.
An expedition goes in every year. Take you all through this country on horse.
The trail may continue. There's an arrow. Beautiful spot.
Mark pointed out, there's a trail here. Now, we're not exactly sure about this, and we don't have time to check it out, but I can even see trail markers on it. So.
This might be the continuation. Looking down the valley.
I did that too.
So there's even a bathroom here. Look at that. This is Taj Mahal campsite, folks.
They talk about biffies with the view. Well, here's one.
So at this point in the video, we were trying to head out of the camp at Haihuna Horse Camp, and we couldn't find the horse trail. Later we found out that essentially the trail more or less disappears in and out of the Resplendent Creek. We went straight through the forest, but you should keep to the right at this point. Follow the Resplendent Creek until basically you get to the next floodplains, and then find a good spot to cross there, and then just follow on that right hand side of the creek all the way back to the next horse camp. Hope that helps. Right, just broke out of the bush to the Resplendent Flats. Right here, the cabin is somewhere over there. Probably the horse trail's that way. Now we're making our way to a crossing of sorts. We're crossing right here. That's it.
Hole there.
Yeah, there's a rock right there you can step on right here. And we're popping out onto the plain over here, heading towards the horse camp on these plains. Cool spot here. Taking some back way to the horse camp. There's tons of wildlife, I'm sure, here. Right here at the horse camp, and we cross somewhere right here. Here we are, horse camp on this side of the Resplendent. About 19 kilometers till we get back to the vehicle. And that's a shame. Somebody brought a beer bottle broken and left it. That's a shame. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom in style in the biffy. This is how we feel right now. We're at the horse camp and the sky is blue and we're lying on our backs because our feet are ready to fall off. All right, just left the camp, the horse camp. And we're gonna make our way as far as we feel, set up camp, and then tomorrow will be a light hike out.
I want to say kingfisher, but I don't know.
Alright, we're just in this little creek gully area. Here's the trail. Just going to take a little water break and cool off. So yeah, we've climbed up. Basically, this is the canyon, just starting here. Hopping out further, down the Resplendent. And here's that ribbon I put on day one. Right here to signify this is where you pop in to see the falls. We're heading on back from the falls, back to the trailhead. Not quite to the end today, but setting up camp somewhere right on the Moose River, hopefully. Here we go, out of the burn, back to the Moose, the lovely, precious Moose River. So good to see this river. It was splendid while it lasted, but nothing beats the Moose. Well, this is our last night here, setting up right here on this little gravel bar. Moose River Trail is right here beside us, and yeah, we made it most of the way, probably 5-6 kilometers tomorrow, and we're out. Well, this happened. So these are those Costco Cascade Mountain poles, carbon fiber, and somehow, you know, I think this one was glitchy because this cork thing had compressed down a bit, and I tried taping it because it was twisting around a lot, and then eventually on this trip somehow it just snapped, and I wasn't even using them, kind of just holding them with my hands like this, walking, because I was cutting trees. And anyway, there they are. All right.
Well, I'm not getting up again.
Yep. We're wrapping up here. Got our tent set up. It's gonna get dark soon.
Told them that the bugs won. Don't eat any more meat.
All right, lakefront property for sale here. Cost free. What do you think, Gerald?
Right on.
Yeah, we got our lakefront
sweat equity.
Sweat equity. That's all it costs you here. Got our camp set up. We're just drying off all of our stuff. This is our last morning out, probably maybe 5 kilometers from the Moose Trailhead. Sun is just starting to crest. It'll pop up there. Let's start drying our stuff. All right, this is where we camped. All you see is footprints. Leave only footprints. Take only pictures. Sun is coming out, and we are heading out for the last 5K to the trailhead to wrap up a fantastic 5 days on the Moose River.
Chuck.
That looks like a cougar. Well, I don't know, it's not big enough.
Pretty big.
Maybe a young cougar?
I would say it's, you know, it's a guess, but
Interesting. Gerald just noticed this big rock here, tree growing right at the top. Isn't that crazy? Symbolizes the strength and the persistence of nature there, poking through hard places. Some nice blueberries starting to get ripe, some not ripe. We're popping out to the road, maybe 100 meters down to the trailhead. A fantastic 5-day journey. So much to share. And so glad to have conquered this one. There's that little horse thing there. It's the trailhead. All right, we're here at the trailhead after a 5-day journey.
Good.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. And that's a wrap on our 5 days into the Moose River route area. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you have any questions or any follow-up, leave comments in the video area below, and we'll try our best to get back to you, and have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if this content interests you.